Welcome to our news program, World's Biggest News, on the 28th of December 1965.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. This is an extra broadcast about the Vietnam War. We are going to interview people in Vietnam and in New York.
At first we're going to tell what the Vietnam War is about. We've got a special guest who knows a lot about the Vietnam War and going to tell us something about it. Hello Olivia, welcome in our television studio.
Hello.
I've got some important questions for you about the Vietnam War.
Can you give us some information about it?
Yes, of course. How is it possible that there is such a big war right now in Vietnam? And who are fighting against each other?
The Vietnam War is part of the Cold War. In the Cold War, we, the capitalistic Americans, are fighting against the Soviet Union.
Now we're going to watch an image about the Vietnam War.
For some people it could be shocking, so maybe you have to look away. Terrible.
Yes, so sadly. But why came the war in Vietnam and not in America or the Soviet Union?
As you all know, from 1880 the European countries had colonies. After the World War II, all these colonies wanted to be independent. Those colonies, including Vietnam, wanted to become communistic. We, the Americans, didn't want that. The communism is a horrible way to lead the country. Democracy is better. So the armies went to the communistic countries. The Americans went to the south of Vietnam and fought against the Soviet Union. There became a war, the Soviet Union against the Americans.
So interested in how you think this war is going to end. Who's going to win and who's going to lose?
I think that we, the Americans, are going to win because we have better weapons. But it's going to be hard. Because it's a guerrilla war.
Thank you very much for this interview and thank you for your time.
I think the people at home now know more about the Vietnam War.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
And now, the short news.
New high point reached. So many innocent people killed already, and there are only dying more people.
Now the North Vietnamese are killing and strangling American soldiers. They are going to be prisoners of war, and they are abused. America has also prisoners of war, but they are treated well.
Now we're going to watch an image about the Vietnam War.
For some people it could be shocking, so maybe you have to look away.
Okay, now we know more about the Vietnam War. Next we're going to communicate with our reporter, Alice. She is now live in Vietnam.
Hello Alice, can you hear me? What's going on in Vietnam? Could you tell us something?
Live in Vietnam, in Can Tho, where just an hour ago bombs were dropped. There's smoke everywhere and houses are burning. Children lost their parents and parents lost their children. It's terrible to see. What's happening? Why do you look so sad?
Our house is burning and my parents are still inside. I don't know what to do. I can't reach the firemen.
That's so badly, but why didn't you get them out of the house?
I just came home and our house was burning. I ran away, but then I realized my parents were still inside. What should I do?
I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. As you can see, the situation is very bad here in Can Tho. People are running and screaming. Hello, can I ask you a question?
No, sorry. I'm trying to escape to Cambodia. I want to get away from all the terrible things that are happening here. I want a better future for my family, but I have to hurry now. Bye!
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Oh, And how do the Vietnamese people hope the war is going to end? Do they want to be communistic or capitalistic?
And do they want one big Vietnam or two separated countries?
There are different opinions, but I will ask someone about their opinion. Hello, do you want that Vietnam becomes communistic or capitalistic?
I hope Vietnam is going to be capitalistic, because that's better than communistic. When Vietnam becomes capitalistic, the people can choose their leader.
And do you want that Vietnam becomes one big country or two separate countries?
I hope it's going to be one big country, because then the military and the politicals are stronger and stronger.
Thank you for your opinion, because we the Americans really want to know what the Vietnamese people think about the war.
Hey, are you a capitalistic journalist? What are you doing in our communistic country?
Communistic, this country isn't communistic and it will never be. Communistic is a bad way to lead a country. You cannot choose your leader.
Well, communism is better because everybody has the same rights. I think we are going to win the war.
No, of course not. America is going to win the war.
No?
Okay, well, now we go back to the studio.
We've got stronger weapons. We've got incendiary bombs now. They are burn the woods away, so we can see where we have to shoot. In the bombs sit napalm and thermite. Also, there are more soldiers going to Vietnam. The boys have to go. It's a military service.
Belgium, France and the UK are with us. They are on the right side. The Soviet Union is with China, North Korea and Cuba. They are bad and don't know how to lead a country. They have to go away from Vietnam and from all the other countries. Now!
At the moment there's a man burning himself in front of the UN building. The name of the man is Roger Laporte. He's doing the same thing as Norman Morrison did a week ago. Alice is at the UN building. Alice, what is going on there?
Hello Jennifer, I'm here at the UN building and it's a chaos. There are lots of people and some of them are in shock. The firemen are trying to get to the man, but the people who are encouraging him don't let him through. Hello miss, what's your opinion of Roger, the man who is burning himself?
I think it's okay, because it's terrible what's happening in Vietnam. But it's not okay that he gives his life for it. No problem.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What's your opinion of the situation?
Well, I agree with him, but I think the government won't listen. Morrison did the same last week. And what did he reach? Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I just walked to the 5th Avenue where I met a very special lady. Her name is Christiana. Christiana, tell your story.
My father was a soldier in Germany in the Second World War. Luckily he survived, but his best buddy Mike doesn't. I just wanted to say that this war has to end. War is senseless, especially for all the victims.
Yes, I agree with you. Jennifer, the protests are still going on. When something happens, I will come to you.
Thank you, Alice. This is not the first protest. There have been more of them. On the 28th of August, there were 25,000 intellectuals, artists and people of the church making their march up to Washington.
On the same day, there were also protests going against the American war policy. On the 16th and 17th of October, there were protests in Berkeley, California. There were more than 10,000 people demonstrating. And again on the 31st of October, 650 professors wrote a letter to Johnson, wherein they asked to stop bloodshed in Vietnam.
The communists are going too far. They are doing things they aren't allowed to do.
Things like they kill innocent people, and they don't give people the chance to choose where they live. That's what's happening in Berlin.
This was our extra broadcast about the Vietnam War. I hope you now know more about it.
And don't forget, believe in American society. See you next time!
Bye!